finish we had to the World Baseball Classic to talk all things WBC. We welcome in the great Tim Kirchin. And Tim, in this World Baseball Classic, we had a little bit of everything, including that star-studded finish last night. So, big picture, what impacts do you think this will have on the game of baseball?
It has a huge impact, Matt. This was a tremendous tournament. I went to 3 games in Arizona. I was just, again, blown away by the fan reaction, how invested and engaged the players were in all of this. The games were so good, too. So exciting. The players were more involved, especially from the United States, than I've ever seen. And I don't see any way other than this building and really taking the game into the 2023 season. And the next WBC will be even better because of the momentum that was put together by this WBC.
Yeah, Tim, quickly on that, I know a lot of people talk about the timing of the event. The timing of the event right in the middle of spring training, it didn't seem to impact it as much as one would think, correct?
Right. It's not great timing, Matt, but there's no other time to do this. You can't do this during the All-Star break, and you can't do this after the World Series is over. This is the only time you can do it. It's not perfect because guys get hurt like they always do, but it works at this time and no other time.
All right, so this is one of my favorite topics. Speaking of time, it should be time now for the Angels to win. They have 2 of the greatest baseball players we've seen in a generation in Mike Trout, Shohei Ohtani. We know that that's how the World Baseball Classic ended last night. What is it going to take for this organization to have these 2 marquee players to go on a playoff run, potentially a World Series run?
Well, I saw the Angels this spring, Matt, and I was impressed with what I saw. This is what has to happen. Ohtani, of course, the best player in the game, has to be as great as he was the last 2 years, which is really saying something. And Mike Trout has to become the second best player in the game again with health. So if Trout and Anthony Rendon, the third baseman who missed all of that time last year, are healthy, this is going to be a very good offensive team. Plus, with Ohtani and with Patrick Sandoval and with Reed Detmers leading that rotation, that's a pretty stout group. It's a decent bullpen at this point. Again, this team won 73 games last year. They have a long way to go. But this is the one team that I've seen so far that I said they can go from non-contender maybe to the playoffs. That's what the Angels are heading for.
You cannot waste a modern-day Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle in their prime.